This is so different. I interviewed a friend of mine, and his name is Noah Weiland.
Being completely serious, like I've always wondered that if I have autism, I feel like I've not been properly diagnosed.
He is the son of like a rock music hero of mine named Scott Weiland. Scott Weiland was the lead singer for Velvet Revolver and Stone Temple Pilots. He also died of complications around his drug use. He had a very difficult time staying sober, and ultimately he couldn't stay sober. He couldn't for long periods of time stay sober. He had a terrible drug addiction, and it took him down. It's so weird because I used to think that that was like a really sexy way to live. Like live hard, live fast, and die young. I couldn't feel more different about it now. But I've become friends with his son, Noah, and I like Noah a lot. I think he's a really sweet kid. And he is a musician. He's incredibly talented. He came in for an interview. He asked to come in to be interviewed on this podcast, and he has a terrific story. He's in recovery. He's very open about the fact that it's been a difficult road. When he came in, I could tell that we were having a difficult time communicating. A little bit more difficult than some of my other guests. And he even acknowledged that. Even during the interview, he said, "You'll notice that I have a strange cadence, and you'll notice that this is awkward for me." I even thought about not putting the interview out because I thought it was sort of awkward. Then something interesting happened. He contacted me and he goes, "Man, I just had this big epiphany. I have a new album coming out and I'm very passionate about it. And I had previously discussed calling it Jesus Calls," which I thought was a great name. And he has a whole reason for that in my podcast. And he goes, "Instead, what I'm going to call it, I think I'll get dinged by Instagram if I say this, but it's the mentally handicapped R word that feels too rude to use. But he's going to call his album that, RETARD. And he's like, I'm going to lean into this learning disability that I have. I'm going to lean into this. And my goal is to make it so people aren't so embarrassed about this. And that's something that I want to accomplish with my music. For that reason, I'm going to put the interview out. Without this context, it just seems like maybe the interview is a little difficult. But with this context, I think it becomes a very interesting interview.